Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hi, I'm Rob F. Martinez, and this is Comedy Time, where the official time is 1:45 funny. If you haven't hurled a brick through your monitor yet, please enjoy your next comedian.
I'm getting older, getting cranky. You can tell little things. Nobody's polite anymore, are they? You ever hold the door open for somebody and they just walk through and don't even say anything? God, that pisses me off. You know what I do? I chase them down, trip them. Oh, what happened? Hey, if I help you up, will you say thank you? Getting older. Little things I can tell. Like a couple months ago, I tore my rotator cuff playing Guitar Hero. I was really getting into it. I've been playing a lot of this game, Call of Duty. Yeah, geeks. For those of you who don't know, it's an Xbox game, and it's a war game. You try and kill each other, but it's awesome because you have headsets. You get to communicate with the people that you're trying to kill. And I don't know about you, but lately, I've been getting into a lot of fights with 12-year-olds. I mean, bitter, heated exchanges, because I'm a Pac-Man generation guy, right? Dig Dug, Donkey Kong, one joystick, one button. Pretty straightforward. These games now are insanely hard. You got 2 joysticks, you gotta work one with each thumb, 4 toggles, 8 buttons. It's pretty intense. I'm not very good, but these little kids are unbelievable, and they're so friggin' cocky. They talk on those headsets the whole damn time. I can't help but get into it with them. You know, they're like, hey, you suck, Dunkinator. Dunkinator's my screen name for obvious reasons. I can't help but get into it. I'm like, why don't you get your mother to change your diaper, you little frickin' puke? And then he kills me again. He's like, you're pathetic, Dunkinator. Why don't you just go to bed, old man? What are you, like 22? Now I'm friggin' pissed. I'm like, listen, you little son of a bitch, I will kick your skinny little 12-year-old ass. Oh, maybe I'll wait a few years till your nuts drop, make it more of a fair fight, huh, you little bastard? Yeah, that's when my wife walked in the room. What are you doing? I'm threatening a 12-year-old? Yes, I know it's 3 in the morning. Yes, I'm aware that I'm 37. Yes, it does reek of pot smoke in here. I'm sorry, baby. I'll keep it down. I love you. I love you, baby. Don't blow yourself up, baby. Boy, Dunkinator, your wife sounds hot. I bet she'd look even hotter with my in her mouth. I will find you and kill you. You go back to bed. True story. True story.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have a bit of a stash right now. Maybe you can't see it from where you're sitting, but under the right light, I look like Chuck Norris. Now let's watch this clip.
Something's got to be done, though. I'm attracting the wrong dudes. I met a guy at a bar last week, and he called me, left me a voicemail. Voicemail went something like this. What's up, Mary Patterson? It's Justin from the bar Friday. Listen, I'd love to take you out sometime. I don't have a lot of money. I'm not even working right now. I don't know where I'd take a girl, but I thought you were really cool. Call me. It's not so much what he said. I'm no gold digger. It's just, is that what we do now? We announce our inadequacies in the first voicemail? I might as well call him back and be like, what's up, Justin? It's Mary Patterson. I thought you were cool, too. I have a real hard time drinking in moderation. Obsess over every calorie I consume, and I'm a total prude in bed. How about this weekend? Call me. I had a guy show up to pick me up for a first date wearing a turtleneck, which was really upsetting because obviously I assumed he was straight. Got my turtleneck in LA. I like gays, I just don't want to date them. I continued on the date, though, against my better judgment, got into his vehicle, and there waiting for me is a single red rose. Because apparently we were on an episode of The Bachelor and I'd made it to the next level. And when we were on the date, he wanted to play icebreakers like we were at 6th grade church camp. I can't make this up. He was like, let's play I Like, You Like. I say something I like about you, you say something you like about me. And he said, I like your hair. And I wanted to say, I like the fact that I can text message you, I never want to see you again. opposed to telling you to your face. Then to round out this awkward day trifecta, at the end of the night he gave me a kiss. No lie, after he kissed me, he traced my lips with his fingertip. Like we were in a Spanish soap opera. All's not lost. I think the gentleman who frequents the subway I go to has a thing for me. But all I can think as he's flirting with me when I buy his sandwiches, are you really trying to seduce me at 12 o'clock on a Tuesday in Subway when I'm sober? Like, how do you honestly think I'm gonna react when you tell me you're throwing the cookie in for free? I'm sorry. Did you just say that cookie's free? Why, I do declare. You must be the best sandwich artist on this side of the Mississippi. Did I say I wanted that sandwich to go? Because I want it right here, right now. Thanks, y'all. It's my time at Mary Patterson Broome.
Hey, I'm Claude Stewart. How are you? I got a little bit of chest hair, not as bad as my father, though. He's so hairy, he looks like a cross between Slash from Guns N' Roses and Cousin It, sitting on a yak, holding a chia pet, and being squat humped by the Phoenix Suns gorilla mascot. Check this out.
So why are the rats and mice in my apartment more comfortable there than I am? Is that true with you? Like, I'm afraid to play my music too loud or come in too late at night. Little did I know you could just walk into somebody else's house, scurry around, eat all the food, poop on the stove. And the only thing you have to worry about is like a boot kicking a marble down some zigzag stairs, then causes this cage to fall down on top of you. Or I get discovered under a chef's hat. Is that easier for, we know that? That's the reason I wish my life were a video game, right? Like, I've killed so many rats and mice in my apartment, I would be a level 99 exterminator at this point. I'm serious, if my life were Zelda, this is what I'd do. I'd just walk into someone else's house, I'd be like, hey you, talk to me. No, talk faster. Talk faster than that. You're just gonna repeat that? Well, screw you, what's in your house? Hey, this is a nice clay pot you have here. Did you make it? What's underneath it? A human heart. Don't mind if I do. So I'm not saying you're not that smart if you didn't get that one. I'm just saying you're not as lonely as I am. Is the point. Video games have gotten ridiculous, right? The Wii is coming out with a game called Sadness. Sadness, which inspired my game End It All. There's no game on the disc. You just take the Wii, put it in the bathtub with you. It's a fun time. Look out for my next game. It's called Paranoia. It's a side scroller, but you just run back and forth. So I'm not from New York. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, which is a great place if you've never been. To Chicago. That's when it's great. I am from Cleveland, and my mom came to visit me, and she took the commute with me to work, right? And she said on the subway, she goes, "Oh, this isn't so bad. I commute for an hour a day to work in my car." And I was like, "Listen to what you're saying. You sit alone and listen to NPR. You know what I listen to on the subway? A bad mariachi band, some guy interviewing himself about how 9/11 was an inside job. Then every 5 minutes, someone comes on and asks for a donation." And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, that's just like NPR. I'm sorry."
Hello, this is Comedy Time, and I am Ungayo Belam. That's me, Ungayo Belam. Don't just look at me like, what happened to the fat kid in PM Dawn? Or why did Hootie get a weave? Just enjoy the show. Here comes another clip.
I took martial arts when I was growing up. I took judo, learned how to fight. I was terrible at it. They put me up against a black belt when I was still a white belt. As soon as the match started, this black belt reached down, grabbed my legs, lifted me up, and slammed me onto my back. As soon as my back hit the ground, I farted right in his face. I could just
he crushed it out of me. Referee didn't even know what to do. He's like, 5 points. You can't teach that. It's something you're born with. I still don't know how to fight. I get into a confrontation with somebody, I just talk a lot of smack. You don't know me, punk! You don't know me! And then I run away, and you never will! That's the thing, though, is like kids will take martial arts for a couple years. Their parents put them in martial arts, then they drop out. They get bored after a couple years. You don't learn anything after that. That's like taking high school Spanish for a couple years. You can't speak Spanish with a Spaniard. You can kind of understand what he's saying. Like when I'm getting my ass whooped by a big guy, I can't fight back, but I can sort of understand the moves. Like, what good is that? I'm like, oh, crescent kick, yeah. Hook kick, oh, I learned that. I'm just waiting for the day when some guy's kicking my ass and speaking Spanish. I'm like, 2 things I studied, I should know. He's like, ¿te gusta? ¿Te gusta? I'm like, no. I want my girlfriend to be safe, though. So I gave her some mace, because that's the only way. Obviously, that's the only way. I make her carry in her hand so she can be quick on the draw. And I was walking her home the other day. I said, "Baby, where's your mace?" And she said, "It's in my purse. You're my protection tonight." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, give me the mace. If you're gonna be delegating like that, give me a chance. Have you seen me fight? No, because I haven't." And she's like, "No, I don't think you get it. You make me feel safe." No, you don't get it. You're not safe. All right? What does it take? What do I have to do? Even this mace is a joke. We should have guns, both of us, right now. I mean, look, if a guy attacks us, I'll do what I can to protect you or distract him, but if he doesn't like magic, we're screwed. Maybe I'll get really lucky. He throws me on my back, I fart in his face. What are the odds? I got lucky one time. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Ice House. That's my time.
Keep on seeing these girls walking around with sweatpants that say pink on the bum? Like, tell us something about your product that we don't know. Like high mileage, damaged goods, or accepts all major credit cards. What would your sweatpants say? Think about it. And watch some more comedians here on Comedy Time.
So I got a lot of friends who are married, getting married, and to be honest with you, I find this to be pretty inconsiderate. People in love have lost concept with reality. Do they know how expensive it is to go to a wedding? I've been invited to so many weddings this year that the IRS has a lien on my Crate and Barrel account. It's like enough already, I don't think that I'm gonna get married because from what I've observed, marriage has a way of making you feel like you can't have sex with other people. And this doesn't really make sense to me. Plus, I just never got that gene. I never got the marriage gene. When I was, a little girl, I always played with Barbies. That was my idol, and Barbie wasn't married with children. She was single with a hot boyfriend, a house in Malibu, and a sweet Brazilian wax. What more could a girl want, Who needs a husband? I'm a big fan of the Brazilian wax. For those of you guys who don't know, a Brazilian is when a woman pays $65 to get naked on all fours and have an Asian lady accost her with a hot popsicle stick dripping in molten lava. And it's an experience. The first time I ever went to get one, I got up there, you're very vulnerable in that position. You're just and she slaps the hot wax on me, rips it off, and then shows me the strip. She's like, "This is what your boyfriends see!" I was like, oh my God! boyfriend? Shake it off. Yeah, what part of this procedure was actually invented by a Brazilian? You know, like, was there some Brazilian female POW who, after months of being tortured by way of hot wax to the labia, was one day like, holy crap, this is lasting me like 3 weeks. It's amazing.
I'm sure you can't read it in the background, but it says comedy time. That's all you need to know. It's time for comedy. But that was too long, time for comedy. So we shortened it up a little, and we gave you comedy time. If you're wondering what's coming next, you're an idiot, because these are comedy clips, okay? They're coming right now, and I mean idiot in a nice way, like, hey, you're an idiot. Like, clearly I love you. Watch these clips. I'm sorry. I'll call you.
Thinking about getting another tattoo? Anybody in here tattoos? Of course. Yes. This side of the room, some people over here. Tattoos are a good way to show the world that you are bad with money. What am I gonna do with $400? Initials. Tattoos are like bumper stickers. You throw one on and you're like, I'm gonna feel this way forever. Then you roll over one morning, you're like, Nader in 04. What was I thinking? I can't read Japanese. Seriously, what does that say? What does that say? Because if you get one, you're gonna want to show it off. That's the problem. Because you throw one on, you're like, well, eventually I'm gonna have to show it. That's how you see people wearing shorts in the middle of winter going, hey, I identify with a Tasmanian devil. And I was in a tribe for a little bit. I didn't know if you got the other calf. And women's tattoos are the best, man. That's a great way. I love it, because women put them in two places. They either put one on their back or they throw one up here. And it's a totally different woman, depending, because on the back, you know, we call it the tramp stamp. Yeah. Now, hey, I don't think that having a tattoo on your back makes you a tramp, ladies. All right, it's not helping your case, but it's not. It could work in your favor, you know. You feel like hooking up, you don't want to talk, like, hey, what's up? Okay, let's go. No, none of this. Just. Because, you know, it's where a woman puts the tattoo that tells you what kind of woman you're dealing with. Because on her back, it's kind of sexy and flirty, but mama throws one up here. You get in the cage with a totally different weight class. Oh, you've seen her, yeah. Because back here, it's like, well, my mouth says no, but my tribal butterfly says one more apple teeny, and I'll probably bum a menthol cigarette. You'll probably see me pee outside tonight. I'm a good girl, but I get crazy on Thursdays. You should come to my church, too. The pastors are really... We have a bass player. But if that lady has a tattoo up here, it's more like, well, my mouth says no, but my flaming red heart says, bring your bowling team. Let's go, fellas, 2 at a time. I don't have all happy hour. You want to pick it up? Jeez. Goes without saying, but fellas, let's not wake the baby. All right, stretch out. Gross. We all dance with her sooner or later. How'd you get that scar on your head? I hit it on the car seat. It was a wild night.
What's up? This is comedian Shang, and you're watching Comedy Time. Never, ever drink lemonade around comedians, because they will pee in it. So watch this clip and don't take a sip.
Marriage is hard. I'm married 6 years now, a couple months ago. It's not easy, a lot of compromise. People go, oh yeah, we know it's compromise, it's a relationship. No, it gets into stuff like water. You don't even know it's coming. Like, I like to watch movies all the time. When you're in a serious relationship, you don't always get to watch the stuff that you pick out. Sometimes you gotta watch someone else's crap. I like to get those movies in the mail, the Netflix ones. Had a weekend off, a couple weekends. I'm relaxed. I'm going to watch a movie tonight. A little red envelope comes in the mail. I open it up. Found out in that moment my wife is a huge fan of Mariah Carey. That's right, Glitter came in. I had to sit through that whole damn movie. And then after the movies, I like to watch special features, so I hit deleted scenes, and it replayed the whole damn movie. Because it sucked. And she hates that joke. Apparently there's a lot of single people. This is the best advice for people who are single, who don't know if they want to even be in a serious relationship. Here's how you know if you're ready to be in a serious relationship. Because it's the biggest decision you make. You don't want to be alone forever. You don't want to end up with the wrong person. Here's how you know. Find the nearest live auction. Go there, sit in the back of the room for like 2 or 3 hours, listen to the guy on the microphone work. You ever see that guy? No matter what you offer, no matter what you are willing to give, not enough. Want more. You ever see that guy? I got $100, got $100, I got $200, I got $200, I got $3, got $300, I got $3, can I get 4? I got $400, I got 4, I got 5, can I get 5, can I get $500? If you could live with that guy every day of your life, you're ready for a serious committed relationship. Because that's how it is sometimes, people. I'll be sitting home like on a Sunday just watching a game, minding my business, wife come downstairs. Gonna do anything around here today? All right, fine, I'll cut the grass. Good, you're gonna cut the grass. Good. You do the dirty dishes too, you do the dishes too, you gotta wash the dishes, you gotta dry dishes, you gotta stack the dishes, you put the dishes away, you do the dishes in the grass, fine, do the dishes and the grass. What about the laundry? You gotta fluff it, fold it, dry it, put it away, you do the laundry in the cabinet, do the laundry, dishes in the grass, fine, do the laundry, dishes in the grass. What about the cat? You want to have a cat, you gotta feed the cat, do the cat litter, you gotta sweep it up, do the cat dishes, grass, laundry, cat dishes, grass, laundry. Sold to the schmuck with his hand on his crotch watching football.